again, fans. Welcome to the final hour of RWL Texas Thunder in Dallas, Texas. Don Hickson and the rest of the crew here to take you along through this third and final hour. Extremely exciting stuff ahead. 3 major big-time matches with championship implications.
Oh, Dandy Don, this has been like one of the best supercards I've ever been to. Oh, it has just been an absolute blast. I'm still having a great time.
Texas Thunder continues now, and up next, well sir, the Mexican monolith Warlord Santos putting the King of Legends Championship on the line against the Sectarians Boogeyman, and backed up by John Van and Guy Cormier the Original.
This next match, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, is for the RWL King of Legends Championship.
Welcome in, or following, our friends and allies, whom we know are here with us tonight. Those who pray for the Sectarians to rule the darkness over our WL. We have become more aggressive in the last few weeks, you know, with even our sacred Lilith joining the fight and destroying Tiana Marquez. Tiana is one of us now, not quite fully embracing our philosophy yet, but as it was with the late Naoko Hana, Tiana will be reborn soon. Watch for it, cause it's coming down fast, brothers and sisters in darkness. Let me turn my attention to you, Mr. Mexican Monolith. The Boogeyman's a legend, big guy, and you're just a Johnny-come-lately next to Boogeyman. What kind of right you got to claim to be king of the legend division? Okay, so you beat Papa Shango last week, but this week, that King of Legends belt goes to a proper king. King Boogeyman, that is all, brothers and sisters.
Is he serious? Tiana Marquez, huge air quotes here, belongs to them now. He can't possibly be admitting what everyone's known all along, out in the open. Tex, what? The actual, factual fugyo.
Another day, another internal investigation, GB. Oh, man.
And now out here, threatening Mr. Cerro Miedo. After the pasting Papa Shango took last week on Snarl. The sect totally stirring the pot on the eve of sweet revenge. Well, who didn't have this on their bingo card?
You know, Myron, you setting up the Boogeyman against Warlord Santos and the King of Legends title, man, that's got your fingerprints all over it.
Guilty as charged, so let Boogeyman walk through the lion's den in pork chop underwear. What happened to Papa Shango last week is going to happen to Boogeyman this week, and that King of Legends title's not going anywhere, and everybody at ringside's behaving themselves because John Van and Guy Cormier are standing ringside with Warlord Santos. Pretty smart to keep Sylvia strong backstage, especially when you're dealing with the Sectarians.
Warlord Santos keeping that busy schedule. The super heavyweight title last week, the King of Legends title this week. Guy's become one of the top dogs in the stronghold, and I gotta be honest, I don't see the Boogeyman doing this tonight. I'm sorry.
The Mexican Monolith absolutely taking the fight for the Sectarians, defending the King of Legends title this week.
The challenger, with Papa Shango and Kaz Manson ringside representing the Sectarians, from parts unknown, weighing in this evening at 260 pounds, he is the Boogeyman. His opponent, accompanied by the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Champions The Originals John Van and Guy Cormier. He hails from Hidalgo, Mexico. He stands 7 feet 2 inches in height and weighs in tonight at 496 pounds, representing the Stronghold. An RWL Dual Champion and the King of Legends Champion, the Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos.
I don't like it one bit. Santos is fearless, and that's awesome. But it's not smart, giving these snakes one too many chances to bite his hand as he dangles his championships in front of him.
Charles Lacera, officiating this title match, displays the King of Legends Championship, and we are on our way.
We can but hope, Wally, the Mexican Monolith will perform as usual. All right, here we go. Lucero rings the bell. Santos charges. Misses the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman tags him with a couple of shots and a DDT. Down goes the Mexican Monolith. A quick cover here. One. Only a one. Well, quick pins just never work. Boogeyman rounds up the Mexican Monolith. Double ear clap backs Boogeyman off. Boogeyman with a quick counter up over the shoulders. Slams him down. That was a pretty powerful feat right there. Kaz Manson cheering on the Boogeyman. Big time power slam from Warlord Santos. I believe he's got the originals out here. Wow. Double X handle. Right to the back of the Boogeyman. Kick to the back of the head from Boogeyman. Boogeyman back up on his feet. Rounds up Warlord Santos. Warlord Santos counters. Suplex from the Mexican Monolith. Boogeyman steps outside for a break, but it is no good. Santos up on the top turnbuckle. Big time chop right to the head of the Boogeyman. Warlord Santos trying to unscrew that ugly head right off the Boogeyman. Slams his head down on the floor. Referee Charles Lucero's counting. Here's a stomp to the arm from Warlord Santos. Little choke slam right there. Little big choke slam from the Mexican Monolith. The Boogeyman back up on his feet. Santos gets a hold of him. Has him up over. Oh man, look at this. Head first into the apron goes the Boogeyman. He's not looking too impressive here. In this King of Legends Championship match, the Warlord Santos absolutely mopping up the floor like Mr. Clean on a good day. Moves in over the top rope. Boogeyman hasn't moved for a minute. Kaz Manson begging Warlord Santos not to kill his Boogeyman. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he's going to listen. Santos countered by Boogeyman. Hip toss. Takes Santos down. A stomp to the face from the Boogeyman. Another stomp. Warlord Santos with a shot to the midsection. Goes behind on Boogeyman. A counter elbow from Boogeyman. Santos shoves him down to the canvas. Okay. Santos from behind has him up over the shoulders. Look at this big time slam right there. A stomp to the back of the head of the Boogeyman. Santos misses with the driving knee. Shoves the Boogeyman right back down again. Follows it up with a stomp right to the head of the Boogeyman. Warlord Santos. Middle rope. Big time crossbody splash across the back of the Boogeyman. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. We will, sir, wrap this one up and take it on home. Warlord Santos is still the King of Legends champion.
The time was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Your winner and still King of Legends champion, Warlord Santos.
Well, ha-ha, ho-ho, and tee-hee. What are the Sectarians gonna do for an encore now that Santos has retained both his titles very quickly and made Shango, Boogeyman, and Kaz Manson look like the Three Stooges of Terror? I hope Kaz crawls back into his hole after that.